Well, good morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Seattle. It's going to get up to 70 degrees today, so of course we're going to be heading out. But I really haven't discussed what I do for fuel, like how I fuel my boat. So I thought I'd show you that. So I've got this tank here, and this is what I use to fill, because this marina doesn't have gas, so I have to go out and get some gas from another station. But we've got this, and I've got a funnel here, and we just pour it like this. This thing's full, so it's kind of heavy. Then we'll just go like this and fuel her up. And this is a two-stroke, so I'll have to add some two-stroke oil, so I'll show you what that's like as well. But I don't really know how much I'm putting in here. I just kind of have to guess. I know I think this is like 3 or 4 gallons, this red container, so I can kind of estimate what my gas, how much I put in, basically. She's a fool. Now I kind of rock the boat a little bit, because the way this tank is made, there's like these 2 little things that come up, so this will get some air out of this thing. Or we're just going on a bumpy ride or something. Well, I think all the air's out. Okay. Now we have to add the oil here. So this thing's really nice. The boat came with this. It's a oil to gas mixture measure. So I do 50 to 1. So, and I kind of guess, I think I maybe put like a gallon, maybe 2 gallons. So for every gallon of fuel you put, this goes down to the next ticker mark of oil. So 1 gallon, 2 gallon. So I think I put about maybe 1 gallon. So I'll take the oil down to this level here, and that's kind of how I end up doing it. I just use the same funnel and funnel in this oil into the tank, and then as we're moving and the waves are crashing on the boat, that'll mix the oil in here. I'm not going to take the time to get in there and stir it up or something. Yeah, we'll just empty some of this oil in here. Let's see here. So a little bit more oil. So there we go. Took it down to here. Yeah, that'll be good. There's my cap. Into this. Put your gas, and then kind of estimate what you think you put in oil. Let me see, where's my cap at here? Here it is. Bang bada boom. Well, anyways, it's so nice out right now. It's gonna get up to 70 degrees, and we're kind of stuck behind a tugboat right now. I don't know. Yeah, there's a barge and a tugboat there, and they're kicking up some like heavy current right now, and I'm like going like this throughout the whole river. Like you can see these, I don't know if you can see these like spirals in the water, like little hurricanes or something, like you're flushing the toilet or whatever. That's what it kind of feels like right now. I feel like I'm like something in the toilet that's getting flushed down. You know what I mean, baby. Anyways. But yeah, I think right now there's like maybe like 5 or 6 knot winds, and we'll see what we can do out there in the great old Puget Sound here in Washington State. But yeah, I'm really excited. We've got a lot of things that, like, today's gonna be really exciting. Like, not just sailing, but like later tonight I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Today is April 25th, and it's the day that the Star Wars is being re-released in theaters. So my girlfriend and I were gonna watch that tonight, and then we're actually going to be going to the Space Needle, but I'm not going to be filming that. Like, this is a sailing channel, but anyways, I just thought I'd share that. And yeah, so I don't know, we got another 30 minutes or so until we reach a position where we could deploy the sails. In the meantime, we'll just sit here and struggle to stay on course, stuck behind these tugboats and this barge. Stuck behind these guys, casting all their wake and their currents and all that kind of stuff. Oh, we got a boat right there that we've got to be watching out for. Also, like, another thing too, it hasn't rained, so I don't know why this is occurring, but there's a lot of sticks and debris and garbage floating around, and I've had to like dodge all this stuff in the water. But that's about it for now. We will catch you. Oh my gosh, do you see that baby girl? Yeah. There's buses on top of the cargo. Like, how did they get that up there? How in the hell did they get that there, baby? And there's some trucks right there and a boat. That is weird. People do the weirdest things, I guess, but anyways. Have you guys ever seen this before? This bridge here, this is the first time I've really seen it open. It opens by twisting to the side instead of going up like a normal bridge. But now it's starting to close, and it's gonna twist and come back together. But I just think that's interesting how this bridge works, and why they didn't make one that goes up. Like, I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Pulling her up now. Okay, here we go. Shall we ride?
Oh, sorry, babe.
She's up, she's up. Now let's pull her in. And now we've got our speed. Voila, baby girl. That's where our speed went. Rah! You can see some ripples off over there that are starting to make their way over here. And we had a little blast of wind, and we're probably going to get another one shortly here. Gosh. Oh! Sorry. I love you, baby. Okay, that little blast of wind is coming through. But I think we'll get out over there more, and we should get more wind once we go over there. So we've got like 2 hours, 2.5 hours out here, so I think that's plenty of time to do what we need to do out here. Well, we've made it kind of by the city, and now we're gonna start turning and heading off over there. There's this light breeze, but I can see the ripples, and I know that there's wind over there, so I think we're gonna try to get over there, see what we can catch in terms of wind. So we'll see. Well, we are here and kind of on West Seattle right here. We're moving pretty good. I need to get my wind gauge to see what the wind looks like, but I'd say we're going like 5 knots right now, which is kind of an average speed for this boat. And we are just cruising right now. I'm not sure how far we're gonna go. It's currently 11 right now, so we've got about an hour and a half left. So I'm just gonna kind of make this up as we go. I think might cut all the way to Bainbridge or start heading a little bit north. Although the wind's coming from the north, so it's kind of like not favoring us or something. So, but anyways, so far it's pretty fun. There she is cruising. There's behind us. Well, my girlfriend made some lunch for us. It's spam and egg sandwich, and I think it's like the egg salad, not egg salad. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, spam and egg sandwich, and it's really good, and it's good for protein and stuff. Keeps your energy at top shape and all that kind of stuff. I'm a little chilly. Right now it's 56 degrees, but it's supposed to get up to 67. And like it's supposed to get up to the 60s by 1 o'clock today. But it's a little chilly, but I'm kind of like just tanning for a little bit. Then I might put on my sweatshirt again. Matter of fact, I might do that sooner than I was thinking, because it is a little chilly out here. But such a beautiful day right now. You can't really beat this weather. The wind slowed down a little bit, just a tad, but we're still making some progress. feels like we're gonna fall into the water. Got about a 20 degree lean right now. Everything is falling off the table and onto the floor. Well, I'm gonna have to adjust course because I just noticed that we've got a big huge container ship off to our port side there. Well, let's go ahead and adjust course really quick. Up there. A little bit of water coming over the boat, that's fine though. You know, I'll have to like wash this thing again because last time I was sailing, I got, excuse me, sorry. The last time I was sailing, I got some sea spray on the boat and I haven't cleaned it off, so it's kind of salty or something, so. Well, anyways, I'll have to clean the boat sometime, and I think I'll be making a video about me cleaning it. Well, the seas have picked up pretty significantly in the last 10 minutes or so. You can see the white caps out there, and maybe like 2-foot waves, almost 3-foot waves right now. We got sprayed. We went through a wave and like it got us all wet and stuff. But here's a big wave right here. Let's see what happens here. Here's a big one right here, baby girl. This thing just cuts right through it. Oh, there's a little spray. Nothing that this thing can't handle, baby. Wow, and then it seems like right after this little bit here, it kind of slows down the waves. Holy shit, this is a big one. Oh my god. Are we gonna make it alive out of this? Oh, oh, oh my god. Oh, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was the biggest wave I've ever done. Oh my god. But it seems like it's slowed down a little bit after that. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this thing went crazy. Okay, but yeah, that's about it for now. We might start turning back because the wind is really kind of getting nasty right now. I think we're gonna turn towards Elliott Bay and kind of get to a more secluded area where the wind might die a little bit. So, yeah, see what happens, but it's such a big wave, oh my gosh. Well, I wanted to show you guys this. We've got a little bit of water on board. Now, this isn't really anything to be concerned about because basically the drain is submerged in water right now. So like when we go over a wave, it just brings water in. But once we get flat again, all of this will drain out. But I've never actually seen this, like when the water comes in like this. So I think we're just like leaning really far. Like, I don't know if I've leaned this far before on this boat, so, but that's probably pretty normal for this, I think. Nothing to be concerned about or anything, like we're not gonna sink or something. Hopefully not. No, baby, we won't sink. We won't sink, baby girl. Well, that was pretty sketchy for a little bit of the day there, but now we're going, we're kind of on a run right now. So the wind's coming from behind us, and we're kind of just like almost going in with it, but we're still going 5 knots. It just doesn't seem like we are because we're not leaning over so much. But where these cranes are, that's our destination. Then I'm gonna take the sails down, and then we're gonna head back to the marina. And so it was pretty good timing. We were able to make it all the way over there. Then we came back over here where this boat is, and then we kind of went up there a little bit and then turned around, and now we're in this spot right here. So I would consider this to be a successful sailing day. I think there was a lot that we got like done in terms of like adventures and stuff. Like the wave that I got, that was the biggest wave I've ever been through before. Oh,
what?
I just farted. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I can't. It just keeps coming out. Holy shit. But yeah, it was a pretty damn good day. I think got a lot of shit done or something. So but yeah, the waves are still like, they're still pretty rough right there. You can see some of the whites of the waves. So we got a little bit longer here, and then I'll put the sails down and we will conclude the sailing day. So all right, well, we just returned to the dock, and I need to tell you guys this quick story here. So this was kind of sketchy today. So as you saw, the wind was starting to pick up towards the end of the day, and basically when we were finished and I was about to put the sails down, I brought the mainsail down, and the jib would not come down. I could not get it down, and it was kind of sketchy. The wind was picking up a lot. There was huge container ships that were blowing their horn at me because I was kind of in their way. So then I frantically went to the motor, started it, and moved out of their way. But basically I couldn't get the sail down, and I had to travel up the river with the jib still on, still deployed. Well, it wasn't tightened down on any of the winches. It was just loosely floating, basically like a flag. But it was kind of like, it was kind of sketchy. Once I got back here, I was able to, I had to drive some kind of thin object in there to kind of get the cloth to fit through the fitting, and once it fit through, then it came down. But out there on those conditions where like you can't do anything because, well, you're trying to do something, but you're also in a state of like panic because the wind is picking up, you're being thrown around with the waves, all this kind of stuff, and you're trying to focus on this one thing, but then you got to focus on these other things. We got a barge that's blaring their horn at us. There was actually, when I was starting to travel up the river, that barge that blared their horn at us was trying to go up the river, and then I had to divert course and get out of the way. And then there was another barge that came through coming out. So it was a convoluted mess, and I am so happy that I am back here at the docks. And I'm actually going to be taking a 2-week break from sailing because my girlfriend and I were going on a road trip next week, starting May 1st to May 11th. I don't know when this video will be uploaded, but it's April 25th today. So we're going to be taking a 2-week break, but I've got videos already backlogged that I'm going to be editing through. Like the most recent video I uploaded was the how I dock the boat, to like how I prepare the boat to be docked. That's my most recent upload as of today. So I've got videos in the backlog, so I'll be fine. You guys won't be noticing anything different in terms of the content you see on this channel, the frequency you see it in. So anyways, that'll do it for this video. That was an interesting day, and I learned a lot. It feels like every time I go out and the conditions turn to shit, is when I learn the most, and because I'm like frantically figuring out, and I'm making split decisions, like not much time to plan anything. It's just all in the moment, like this. Like, you've got to be alert, you've got to be quick decision making sometimes out there, and I'm learning that pretty quickly. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe to the channel. We got more videos coming out, of course, as always. But that'll do it. Thank you for watching.